gonna say 3.
Not to get married. I said 3 years to get engaged, not married.
What the fuck is the difference? And then like 6 months after that is married.
It's like a year. It can be a year, like a year and a half, but at least like engaged, you know? Or like at least a promise ring just to know that they're not fucking around.
For not one promise ring was said in that entire conversation with all of our friends.
I know.
Not one word of
No,
promise ring
I'm saying
came
that
up.
right now. I'm saying that right now.
Oh, okay. But I remember we like talked about it and I was so confused. I was like 3. I was like, damn. I was like, I didn't know that. Well, I didn't care about the number. I was just confused on why there was a number. I'm like, why is it? Why does it matter? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, isn't it like when the time's right, the time's right, right? And then she like flipped out on me. She was like, well, it has to be 3. If it's not 3, then you're gone. And I was like, what?
And then later, what I meant to say was, it's not like now that I'm calm and we're both calm, it's not that it needs to be exactly 3 years, but like if you're gonna be with me for like 5 years and you still haven't even given me a promise ring, like that, at that point I feel like it's just a waste of my time.
So look, that's what you're saying now.
And what I said back then was, if I don't get engaged within 3 years of a relationship, you're wasting my time.
No, you said if you don't know if we're not engaged by 3 years, bye. And I was like, what? I was like, how? I was like, how does it go from like 3 years, like the mark of like 3 years to finish line? Like what the fuck? Like I don't know. I grew up not rushing into anything. I feel like a lot of the things that we got involved in were rushed a lot.
I guess so, but I just kind of, the whole time I kind of thought what me and you had already talked about, and we had conversations and how much you expressed that you loved me.
Yeah.
I had something else in mind.
So with how much I love you, if I had the opportunity to, I would marry you right then and there. But I'm not in a position of in my life, any area of my life where I'm able to provide all those things that I want to provide. So it's like me as a man, I want to be able to provide as much as I can. And if I'm not in a position to put a ring on it yet, do all the engagement, do the type of engagement that I want to do. I've talked to people about planning it. I just can't. I'm not gonna just expect to like get all this shit for free. I'm not in a position where I can drop all this money right now on all of these things. I would love to do that, but I'm not in a position in my life where I can do that. Yeah. And you knew that. So I was like, fuck. I was like, well.
And in my head, I just thought like, well, if you really want something, you work really hard for it. And it's just kind of like the mindset that I have. And I didn't really see that like effort of like, I really want something, so I'm going to make it happen.
At the end of the day, I just feel like we got into a very shitty position in our relationship where we bumped heads a lot. And